Disclaimer, no investment advice provided. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please read the disclaimer in your own time. Guys, girls, everybody, Swayze is here. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone's had a great weekend. There's so much action and activity across the market that I thought I'd do a quick couple of mini podcasts, should I say. Can't even speak properly. A few mini podcasts on a few popular tickers. And it's great to see that a lot of the technical analysis and a lot of our predictions have been working out really, really well. What I want to do in this quick video, and what I'll do is I'll put the timestamps in the description box to the tickers. So if you obviously got an interest in them, just click in the description box of the YouTube video and you will have your tickers of interest and you won't need to listen to my dulcet northern tones. So what we're going to do in this mini podcast, guys, is we're going to look at AMGO, Icon, NFX, ODX, Mode, and PHE in that order, if that's all right. So let's just jump to the charts, guys, and let's find AMGO, because that's pretty much moving according to the TA. And there's a couple of levels that I just want to make you aware of according to our system of TA. Now, obviously, this is for entertainment and educational purposes only. It's not financial advice. I'm not advocating anyone do anything that they don't want to do, but let's have a look at the levels in the chart. So AMGO is pushing nearly 30p, exactly what I said in the video. I think I did a video on it last week, and we've called this bounce out of consolidation on AMGO. Great movement. However, in the bigger picture, we've got to be careful with AMGO because there is a possibility that price may encounter some resistance. We've got a macro downtrend with AMGO on the daily chart. And like everything, nothing ever goes to the moon unless you're Tesla and unless you're Dogecoin, right? So we're having a great day with AMGO at the minute. It's currently in a live market at 29.68 and it's currently up 11.85%. However, there is a possibility that price may encounter some resistance at this critical level on the this key level, should I say, on the daily chart. Let's see how AMGO goes, but so far so good. It's a nice little bounce. It's a decent little winner that we've called. It's got some great movement to it. Let's have a quick look at Icon. And incidentally, we tweeted Icon on the 30th of April last month, Iconic Labs PLC, and it's a huge winner. It's been a huge winner for us according to our system of technical analysis, smashing through that smaller uptrend channel on the daily chart, currently up 42.24%. It was even higher earlier on. And we called it, when it broke out of consolidation, this little candle. If we look on the daily chart, we can see that we called price on the 30th. And what happened with Icon, and the reason why I kind of had a really good idea that price was going to really go for it, was when this candle closed over this micro consolidation zone, and that's usually a real strong indication that the bulls are in control. We detected this uptrend with our charting, and the question is, will Icon close out over today? At the close of play today, will Icon close out over? It tried to do it last day trading last week on the 7th. Price came all the way up and then sold off. So we're in that same scenario today with Icon. So at the end of the day, guys, it's up to you whether or not you want to take any profits off the table. That's completely up to you guys. But will Icon close out over? And if it does, we're in a larger downtrend with Iconic Labs in the big macro picture. And we've got a pullback within this larger structure. So if it does close over this smaller channel, are the buyers trying to tell us that they want to test these levels up ahead? Let's see what happens with Icon. It's a real interesting move. It's been a big winner with us and with our system of technical analysis. So that's always cool to see. And we charted it out and stuck it on Twitter for you guys. NFX, really, really interesting movement with NFX. I've been bullish with NFX for quite a while. I've personally had some great wins with NFX. Let's have a quick look and see what NFX is doing. Selling off a little bit at the minute. There's some key levels, but earlier on in the day, we had NFX touching nearly 2.7 on the charts. I've detected with NFX, as per video a couple of weeks ago, price was trending down, price has broken out of this macro downtrend, and then we've got a smaller channel within a channel. That's how price likes to move. But there's a key level of stubborn resistance that NFX needs to close over moving forward. That level's around about 2.50. Price has tried to push and test that limit to the bullish side today. Let's see where price closes. Hopefully we'll get the support at these key levels within this smaller channel. But I've been calling NFX very bullish for quite some time now. Let's have a quick look at ODX. ODX is a really, really popular mover, as we all know. And Swayze's charts has called ODX several times. Successful calls with ODX. Right, here we go. Now, I made a tweet late last week that there's a key level that ODX is trying to test at the minute. And that key level appears to be around about 85.45. Price really ideally needs to close effectively over that level on the daily chart for it to be able to take advantage of this market structure up ahead. And then we've got some key levels of resistance coming up, 117-ish sort of thing on the charts. The macro picture with ODX is that it's an uptrend, and these arrows signify key levels of resistance that it's currently at. We can see that these key levels came all the way back like to May of last year, 2020. And these swing highs act as key levels of resistance. Now, ODX, can't even get the ticker right. ODX is currently moving in this micro consolidation zone. It appears to have found some support at these levels. And ODX needs to get over 85.40. If it doesn't, price might want to retest these lower levels. But we've got some strong support below. Let's see what ODX wants to do moving forward in the next week of trading. Let's have a quick look at mode. Mode. A lot of tickers here, guys. A lot of tickers, a lot of action. Right, okay, mode. Right, let's just open up the daily chart on mode. Right, okay, so my idea with mode was that it is kind of defeating this local downtrend that we had. And I've like projected this new potential bullish channel that we've got with mode. And as we can see, price sold off, came back down, found support, came up, broke out and closed over this downtrend. And then this is where we're currently at with mode. We've got some, looks like we've got some support at these key levels. Now, if the support holds moving forward into the next week or so, we've got the potential for mode to come back up and start revisiting these higher highs, where we've got like the next, if the bulls want to come back in, the next level of resistance according to this system of TA is like 58 to 59. And let's see what happens with mode, looking at the big picture. Downtrend, breaking out of downtrend, and then moving along. And then we've got these other levels up ahead. We've got a nice gap up ahead that mode might want to take advantage of moving forward into the future. And yeah, this is all price action technical analysis. We don't really use indicators. We like to use some EMAs. But because it's price action, price is king, we don't really need to use fancy indicators like Fibonacci retracement fans and MACDs and, you know, these wonderful named indicators that a lot of other momentum and scalping traders kind of use. Price action always seems to work out better than relying heavily on indicators. It's a skill set that I absolutely love, and we've called so many winners now in the 10-11 month that we've been on Twitter using this system of price action technical analysis. I'll stop waffling. PHE, let's have a quick look at PHE. It's been making some interesting moves today. Interesting is the most overly used word that I use. I apologise for that, guys. Hey, you know, I'm just a dude trying to chart out some winners, you know what I'm saying? Let's have a quick look. Right, PHE on the daily chart. Right, so we had this burst cycle, you know, across the markets and like, especially across the alternative investment market. A lot of stuff has been selling off. But now we're seeing that the buyers are seeming to come back into control and taking it over from the sellers. So we've had PHE selling off for most of the year. Today, with PHE, price is trying to be closing over this more local downtrend channel. So price has been touching it, testing it, touching and testing this level. So will PHE close over this level? It'll be interesting if it does. Let's see what happens. If it doesn't, we've got this market structure below with this support below, but we'll have to see when the market makers want to make the moves to the up with PHE. Let's see whether or not price closes over this local downtrend action today. Let's look at one more, right? Let's look at a bonus. Let's look at Triple E, because that's making some moves as well. Yeah, I can talk a glass eye to sleep, guys, you know. And but you know, I know you guys love this stuff. At the end of the day, we're all, you know, we're all addicts to this. We're all addicts to the markets. We love it. It gives us something to do. You know what I mean? It's more interesting than knitting, right? You know what I'm trying to say? Right. So we've got Triple E. We've got Triple E with this downtrend, and then we're seeing that there's some support starting with Triple E, and we've had this local action downtrend, this sell-off for most of the year, Triple E, like we have with a lot of other tickers, like GGP and POW. I'll have to make new videos on them as well later on today. But look, price seems to be now finding support on previous resistance. That's why I've done this eloquent highlight with this lovely blue oval with the, you know, the tools available to me on TradingView, right? So, will price, rhetorical question, well, it's not a rhetorical question, I don't know the answer yet, but will price close over this key level? Will it? $1 million question, guys. If it does, right, it could be an indication that the buyers are now back in with Triple E, and if they are, we've got this. I see with my charting that we've got this macro uptrend with Triple E, right? And then we've got this lovely gap up ahead. There's some nice continuation patterns forming on the charts. So we've got a lovely cup and handle formation here, which is usually indicative of continuation to the up. So that formed not so long ago, according to this system of price action-led technical analysis. I'm pretty excited with Triple E, to be fair. And I'm keeping a very, very close eye on this close. Look, many of our charts have been working out, guys, you know. The proof is in the eating at the end of the day. We have Swayze's Charts Discord, where we're always trying to up our game, refine our system, and call out the moves that the market makers, you know, create across the charts. I'm going to call it a day for this this little mini video. Triple E was your bonus. I'll probably make a few more moving forward. Links in the time code, links in the description box for anyone that want to fast forward. If you found value in this mini podcast, guys, please retweet, like, and share. It really helps the algorithms, and I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Cheers, guys.